And folks from the Subhumans.
I'm Dick from the Subhumans.
Yes.
Immediate post-show sweat down.
Awesome show tonight.
Thank you.
We're here at the Gothic, by the way. And can you kind of talk about how Subhumans got started?
Oh, way back. Let's see. I was in a band called Mental, and Bruce, the guitarist, was in a band called the Stupid Humans, who both lived around the area of Wiltshire in England. Both split up at the same time, it was like summer of 1980. We got together with Grant, who played bass for another band called Audio Torture, and with Andy, who was also in the Stupid Humans. And then what happens then? We called it Subhumans instead. That was the beginning of it. So it all started in the summer of 1980 as the Subhumans. That's right. That was the question, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, how to form. And
we've had a couple of line-up changes since then. As much as Andy left and Trotsky joined about a year later, and Phil replaced Grant about 2 years after that. But since '83, it's been the same lineup ever since.
Is this lineup the original lineup, or?
Well, the original since 1983.
Right. Exactly. Okay.
Just say hang on. Just a quickie about stage diving. We don't want anyone getting chucked down, so they won't be. All you got to do is get up, have fun, and fuck off, and don't tread on the pedals, and everything's just fine.
For being in the music industry, I guess, punk rock culture for the last 30 years, how do you stay motivated with it?
Well, it just sounds good, it's fun doing it, it's nice, it's a good way to meet people, a good way to travel, you get your opinions across. And just when you're on there, the music's all blasting behind you, it just feels really good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what music does to people, it makes them feel good. So if you're doing it over and over again, it just carries on.
Definitely.
Recycling the same energy over and over again over the years. I mean, some bands, a lot of bands, split up for various reasons that have nothing to do with liking or disliking the music, it's just that they have to because their life situation changes. And ours has changed a bit, we just thought we'd fit the band around different things happening.
Right. Awesome. And can you talk a little bit about the creative process that goes behind making your music?
Ooh, that's tricky.
Do you have a
Well, when or more of us get an idea, I've got the lyrics, they have a tune, we work on the tune, fit the lyrics to, find some lyrics that fits the basic tune, and sort of go from there really.
Awesome.
Make it a bit longer, a bit shorter.
So you just kind of go with it. Go with
Yeah.
an idea and make it happen.
Some songs happen really quickly and others take ages to
Yeah.
sort of finalise what the word is.
Do you ever, if you find yourself struggling with a song, do you ever just trash it and move on to something, or do you make sure it happens?
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. We play it live a couple of times and we're sort of like, yeah, it's a bit crap. Rework it later on.
Awesome. So with your style, your content, the politics and everything, would you say, have you made any difference with your music as far as politics go? Or what's the influence impact that you've had?
Well, people tell me that our music has changed their lives, and all sorts of extreme statements like that. So there must be some influence going on. People think, wow, I listened to your music when I was 13, it changed my mind about all sorts of things for a long time, which is great, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's sort of solely us. I mean, all we're doing is what any band does that influences anybody else, is that they awake thoughts in their head that they hadn't really had before, hadn't really expressed before. Like a certain, especially emotions like anger or frustration, they're very much usually unspoken. They're just sort of buried and bottled in. And when punk rock comes along in whatever form you like it, whatever band plays it that you hear first or whatever, and it sort of it cracks the nut open of the emotional, just cracks open. And then it's like, wow, the bands say what you've been thinking without knowing it, sort of. So that's what good. That's why saying something in songs is better than just wasting the lyrical space on saying more or less not much.
The attitudes they call back there, the attitude to
Yeah, it's mostly in sort of quality, really. Well, there's more places in America, so it's harder to actually go to the same place twice in a year. Not that we live here or anything, but in England, you can play the same place twice or 3 times in a year very easily, and too much of a good thing, you might get less people turning up. There's more people in America, there's more money in America, there's more shows, and we're from England, sort of from overseas, which lends a sort of extra specialness to it, perhaps. Right. It's like, oh, better see him now in case the plane crashes on the way back. Yeah. So, yeah, we get more people over here, and apart from that, though, the enthusiasm or energy levels are about the same wherever. Yeah. Just depends what day of the week it is and what the weather's like. Really, you can't make generalisations about whole countries without sounding a bit trite. Really.
Right. Can you talk about the relationship between the Subhumans and Citizen Fish at all?
It's basically me and Phil, the bassist, both in Citizen Fish. Yeah. He plays guitar in Citizen Fish and bass for Subhumans. I sing for both. Trotsky the drummer used to drum for both, but he left Citizen Fish a couple of years ago. That's it, really. It's just that there's overlap with memberships. Yeah.
Awesome. And are you guys planning on coming out with any new albums?
There's a Citizen Fish album out, like now on AT, that is called Goods, and it came out like about 5 weeks ago.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is. It sounds fucking good.
We'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
And have our listeners check it out too. We'll put links up on the site and everything like that. And do you have any advice for someone who might want to start their path and doing what you have been doing for the last 3 years?
Yeah, you can't really plan it out. It's just if you want to do something like that, if you're inspired to do something, then find other people in the same mindset and see what happens. If it doesn't work, try again. If you really want to do something and you've got either musical ideas or lyrical ideas in your head burst at the seams, then it will come out one way or the other. And the more you believe in something, the more it will eventually work to the point where it just sounds like it was meant to be. Yeah.
And I just have one more question for you. What's next for the Subhumans? Plan on touring for a while? Or?
This is we're in week 2 of a 3-week tour. We're heading off down to Albuquerque and round to LA and end up at the Bob Festival in Oakland by next weekend. And then we go home and then me and Phil come back and do a Citizen Fish tour from Texas up to Seattle.
Will you be back in Denver for that? Citizen Fish, will you guys be here playing a show?
Yeah, no, in here.
Well, in Denver.
No, sorry folks.
You have to travel for that one.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, thank you very much. It was a great show tonight.